Cleared for takeoff. Investors and aerospace companies flocked to the Dubai Airshow this week to see the latest advancements in aircraft technology in action. An American plane builder, Boeing, was the biggest winner of all, securing $52 billion worth of sales to Dubai-based airline Emirates on the very first day.
We were very fortunate to extend our relationships with Emirates. They were the launch customer in the beginning of the 777-9. They extended that order by 55, so 55 more 777-9s. They also added the Dash 8 version, so that's our longest range version of the new 777 program. They added 35 of those. They also extended their 787 order.
SunExpress, the joint venture of Turkish Airlines and Germany's Lufthansa, ordered 45 of Boeing's top-of-the-line 737 MAX jets and options for an additional 45.
So we started the day today with SunExpress out of Turkey, who ordered 45 737 MAXs. It's a combination of MAX 8s and 10.
It's the largest order in the history of SunExpress, with the airline looking to accelerate its growth to meet demand in the post-pandemic period. The huge orders was reflected in Boeing's share price, which gained almost 6% from the start of the week. Demand for the industry's biggest jets is booming after a prolonged downturn following the COVID-19 pandemic. But as demand takes off and airlines respond, it's clear skies ahead for the industry. Emre Boz, TRT World.
For more, let's go to Srinivasan Balasubramanian. He is BFSI Research and Training Founder and CEO in Mumbai. Thank you very much for joining us. We're seeing huge orders, whether firm orders or potential orders being placed. That's a clear sign of a post-pandemic bounce. What's your outlook, first of all, for the aviation industry as a whole in the next few years?
First of all, thank you so much for having me here. We must understand that the outlook of any industry is based on revenues and cost and future growth. So it depends upon, for example, in a typical case of airlines or aviation industry, how much of potential there is revenue in future. So if the revenues are increasing at a faster rate than the cost, then it's a positive sign. So now I'm going to quote some figures from IATA. That is the industry body for the aviation industry. Now they said that industry revenue is expected to reach 803 billion this particular year. So it is over 9.7% over the 2022 figure. So that's very good. And the expenses are expected to grow by 8.2%.
Right.
To reach at 781 billion. Now we must understand that airline is a very thin margin industry. So any reduction in cost or any reduction in revenue, which is going to add to the bottom line, is a most welcome thing. So if you see from that viewpoint, the operating profit has really increased. So the airline people are very gung-ho about this. And not only that, the IATA also says that they expect about 34.4 million flights in the year 2022-23, which is about a quantum jump of over 2022 by 24.4%.
Right. And just one last point before we run out of time. Turkish Airlines also, we've seen it place its biggest order ever for Boeing aircraft. Why now? What's the growth outlook for Turkish Airlines, but also the sector in Turkey?
I think you all must be aware that Turkish Airlines finished the second quarter with $635 million net profit, which is a very strong recovery, and on a total revenue of about $5.1 billion. So there has been a continuous growth for Turkish Airlines. Now, of course, if you talk about their cargo revenues, if you're going to analyze their cargo revenues, it has come down, and that is natural because the global trade and the earthquake impact has affected them. By and large, if you see the global international airline capacity in the second quarter has increased by 12%, whereas for Turkish Airlines, one of the few airlines industry, the international capacity has increased by 29%. I think Turkish Airlines is regarded as probably, I think, Europe's leading network carrier. And that must be the reason why Turkish Airlines is so very gung-ho about its future.
Great analysis, Srinivasan Balasubramanian. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Okay, thank you so much.